going on, everybody? It's me, Royce, live worldwide on positivepower21.org, and thank you for joining me on my first edition of Periscope in my studio. And the reason why I'm here to share the good news with you, real good news. And the good news is you can come out to positivepower21.org and get empowered, receive ministry, Christian ministry. You will have an opportunity to listen to evangelists, ministers, pastors, spiritual leaders, community leaders, here to share the good news with you. That's right. A lot of it will be their opinions, their teachings, their insights, all those good things. But the good thing is to lead you to the Bible, lead you to the Word, lead you into someone's church home. It doesn't matter if it's 5 people, 50 people, or 15,000 people. It doesn't matter. If you're watching on TV or listening to a podcast, it does not matter. As long as you're receiving God's word, and eventually you'll be able to find yourself a church home, so you'll be able to fellowship with people who are going through some of the same things you're going, or just going to a church home where there'll be good fellowship, positivity. So that's what we need. We gotta stop entertaining this negativity. You're being tricked. The evil one knows his time is almost up. He's just been so jealous of us for so many years, thousands and thousands of years since he came into the spirit form, because he cannot walk in human form. He can't be flesh and bones. And he envies the things that we have and the love that we have for God and the love that God has for us. So the deal is, he's going to entice you, he's going to tempt you, he's going to try to get you to kill yourself, kill your family, kill your community, walk in the college campus and kill crazy stuff that were in your life. Because right now we have an opportunity to live an abundance life, a beautiful life. I mean, I'm having such a wonderful time of life right now. I love podcasting. I love managing a radio station. I love my neighbors. I love people. Of course, some people don't always do you right. And that's just the way it is. It's part of life. But I know ultimately what it's all about. And that's to help share God's love. And that's what all he wants is your love. And get rid of all the dumb stuff, all that crazy stuff that's on TV. I mean, some of the stuff you can take a little bit from, but after a while, it's enough. Your body, your spirit cannot handle but so much of that negativity, some of that killing, all that crazy stuff. I mean, of course, our kids in front of the video games and with the violence and everything. And of course, it's all in front of entertainment, but sometimes you gotta look a little deeper than that. I mean, of course, everybody says, oh man, everything is so this and that. Of course it is. It's here to trick you, to destroy your kids. I mean, look at some of our children right now. They're on medication I can't even pronounce. I mean, off the chain. I mean, they don't even know where they are. Some of the kids are functioning, but not here. And that's just crazy. Look at the number of people, children, the number of autism. I mean, something's crazy about this. Something is going on with that. So, of course, you got all kinds of conspiracy theories out there. Nobody just can't figure that one out. But anyway, basically all I want to tell you, I want to share the good news. I want you to come out to positivepower21.org, check out some of the people, some of our shows, the empowerment shows, especially young ladies who've gone through so much. You had a childhood that you don't even want to remember, but it's stuck in your brain. It's just so dark that you can't even share it with anybody. You need to share with professionals, and a lot of us don't have that kind of insurance. But come on out there, we got people who want to help you. We got 24-hour prayer line. That's right, we have Relations Radio. We have Holy Mount International Church. We have Maximum Life Christian Worship Center. And we have Truth and Life Christian Center, all here in the Baltimore, Maryland area. That's right, bringing it to you. And the reason why we're hooking up with some of these smaller churches, because we're looking at starting radio ministries, really strong, powerful radio ministries where we can be bringing more ministers together to be able to podcast more and more powerful messages. Because everybody got different things to bring to the table. And we just have to bring it because everybody's going to have a different fit. You're looking for a fit. You're looking for a church home where there's 5 people just fellowshipping in someone's home, or it's 50 people in a small storefront church, or it's 1,000 people in a United Methodist Church in a very old historical building, or it's 15,000, or you watch it on TV, whatever, whether it's TDJ, Creflo Dollar. I mean, we've seen them for years on TV, but now we got some ministers who are going to be brought up right here on this podcast. I'm going to be bringing it to you live broadcast. I'm going to be training them how to use the internet to enlighten and to build their ministry, their radio ministry, their TV ministry. That's right, all right here. So you just need to look for a fit, somebody you understand. Because just like in school, when you were in school and you had like 5 teachers, it was only probably 2 you really liked because they were the only 2 you really could understand. You really could really feel and have a good fit with and vibe with and connect with. Well, that's what we're trying to do here. We're going out there pulling ministers who have the word to speak, and they're not afraid. They don't have no holds barred. They don't have no board of administrative people that they have to listen to, and no trustees, and they say, oh, you can't say that and you can't do that on the pulpit. Oh, they don't care because they're running their own show, so they can bring you the truth. And not only that, we have a group of young ladies who I've trained. Some of them already had experience in podcasting, but they've come together to talk about the love of God. Because that's all God wants for you is love. That's all He wants is your love. He wants praise and we're His children. He's our Father, and that's all He wants. He's proud of us. But we have to be careful because the evil one who cannot visit us in human form, flesh and bone, which He's jealous of. He can't do that. He's just in spirit form. He's tricking you. I mean, He's putting drugs in our bodies, chemicals in our food and water, just to make you confused and to follow Him. Because He wants you to be destroyed just like He's going to be destroyed. Because if you look around and you see some of the things that's happening, there's some crazy things happening out there, almost trying to become main event. And then some of our shows, our reality shows, it's showing humans who are not getting along, not showing love. I mean, they're showing families at each other, and jealousies and crazy stuff. And then if you ever have an opportunity to go back to my episodes, I say my first 200 episodes, I've had some fictional authors on my show, because I was entertaining a whole bunch of different genres. I didn't know where I was going. I just like podcasting. I just love putting all this stuff together and building it. I didn't know where God was leading me. Because I do have a very good 9-to-5 job. Of course, you always want more. You always want more. But you need something that's going to fill you. And I have a lot of skills. And between my 2 sons, and me, and my dad, and my brother, and my sister, we were able to build this company, this Royce Enterprises Incorporated. And what you see now is just fruits of our labor and all our skills for all these years we've been involved in publishing. And my brother and I, we actually used to dance on a dance show, and we did commercials, and we did fashion shows. A lot of this stuff probably just give us opportunity to fellowship and get training and understand this technology. I also had a job in IT, graphic arts, communications, marketing, you name it, casework. I did humanitarian work. I was in the communities with the health department. I helped bathe homes, test kids for blood lead levels. I've seen a lot. And especially the last few months, I have an opportunity to talk to these authors, these fiction authors who use their writing to try to forget their dark past. Sometimes you can't. It's burned in there. That brain is something. That thing is a super duper computer. So all I'm saying is, come on out to positivepower21.org, or you can share this file with someone who's going through something, someone who they can't get the help they need. And because most of the people that's on my podcast, they have the experience. They've been there. They're not just talking out the side of their neck. They have the experience. They've been there. They know what you're going through. I have 23 channels on my website. And we're about to build more because we already contacted ministries who don't know about us, because a lot of them are offline. But we're starting small. We're going to work our way up. But right now, I'm just trying to reach out to you because we have this website set up. We're on Spreaker Radio, we're on iTunes, and we're on positivepower21.org. And that's where you can find all our podcasts. Any format you're comfortable with, whether you want to go out to Spreaker Radio, which you see the playlist, just go through. I have over almost 390 something shows. That's just me, and not counting Relations Radio with Kimmy Kim. And then we have Pastor Rhonda Bellows and her husband, Deli Bellow. They have a Bible study going, and they've about 3 or 4 shows that they produce. And we're about to build a radio station in their church so they'll be able to have constant broadcasting going on 24/7. Because they have a 24-hour prayer line, and we will get that number for you real soon. And don't forget about Nation Radio. They're going to be coming out with a hard copy magazine to reach the people who's offline, to bring you online. We're going to be offering training videos, all kinds of things available for you. And then we have Anita Claiborne, The Storm, her show, her insight, her spirituality, she pulls no punches. Then we're looking at another street evangelist who does prison ministry, who's who's also a part of a ministry right here in the Baltimore area, out in the Baltimore County area. We're going to be bringing him, but he tells the truth. He's not afraid of anything. And you got to listen to these guys because they bring you the word. It's not for show. They're not up on the stage with people looking at them and they dancing around and doing cartwheels and flips and stuff. No, they right behind the mic and they sharing with you what their spirit is telling them. There's nothing written down. It's not script. So I'm telling you, this is real. This is real radio. Real radio. You're hurting right now. You're going through some stuff on your job. You're going through some stuff with your kids. You're going through some stuff with your spouse because you don't understand each other. It's not the same person that you met years ago because you guys are so caught up that everybody got to have an SUV. Everybody got to have a big house. Everybody got to go to the Dominican Republic. Everybody got to go to Cancun. You're stretching your dollar. You can't even save money for your kids' education. You can't afford to take a vacation. You're at home taking your vacation. It's because we lost our priorities. And that is to put God first. God, family, then business. He wants you to prosper. But it has to be in that order. He wants you to prosper. There's just so much out here. I heard one time somebody said it's like 9 million millionaires in this country. And most of them became millionaires because of the internet. So you have opportunity to go in business. Of course, you need your job for your benefits and for your kids and your family members. Of course, you need all that stuff. But you can grow. You can grow. You don't have to be stuck there for 40, 45 years. There's so much more we can do. That's why God. Right. You gotta have that big heart. You have to have a big heart to be able to deal with this world, deal with the people's in it, because people are hurting and they confused. But we're going to lead y'all. We're going to lead y'all with this podcast with Positive Power 21.org and the network. That's what I'm talking about. Beverly Fells Jones and Tina Hops and my man Charles Clark and Linton Smith. I mean, it's a whole bunch of people. We coming together to give you guys clean talk, clean music, clean radio. Something that your kids can listen to. And we're dealing with independent music artists. So for between 6:30 and 11:30 for 5 hours, you're listening to clean, independent music, gospel music. Real nice. We got gospel rap. Real uppity music. We got it all. Slow it down. You name it, and we'll tell you where you can go, where you can purchase that music. A lot of it's sold right on Amazon. That's right, right on Amazon and iTunes. So don't forget now, we're on iTunes. We're on Spreaker Radio, where you can find me. Put it on Jerry Royce Live. I'll come right up. Like I said, I got over 399 episodes, but we got over 2,000 hours of radio. 2,000 hours. I'm going to have to figure out how many hours that is in a year. 365 times. What's that, 40-hour week? Yeah, that's a lot of hours. We got 2,000 hours of podcasts. Clean talk, clean music. Of course, some of the stuff was secular stuff early on before I became a Christian network. But check it out, everybody. All right, so I'm asking, give us a chance now. And you know somebody's hurting, and you know what you're doing wrong. You know what's going on. You guys listen, but you got to do it now. You got to step it up. Just feed yourself. Just feed yourself a little bit, little baby food. Take baby steps. Before you know it, you're gonna be hooked with these shows. You will be hooked. People are doing some fantastic things in the Christian community. Fantastic things. And it's not all happening inside the churches neither. Because those are just four walls. There's stuff going on in our community every day. On podcasts. Fascinating people. You'll love them. You'll pick your favorite character and have a good time. We got empowerment shows with T. Spence on Tea Time. Kimmy Kim on Relation Radio. She bring her team on Michelle Evans, Rhonda Bellows, and Anita Claiborne, all them, and Pastor Holden. They have a beautiful show, and she brings in Pastor Dixon and Elder Stevens and even David Newby, very intelligent people. And we also have a hookup with Sector7Inc.com. They run a talent search right now, worldwide talent search. And they have a big movie coming out that's going to reveal all of this stuff. All this stuff that's happening right now that we're reading about in the Bible. It's around us now. It's been happening for years. It took them 4 years to do this docu-film, and it's about to be released in our theaters globally. That's right, because they just struck a big deal with a big Hollywood executive. So that's about to happen real soon. And they're doing so many tremendous things, releasing gospel artists. They're touring right now. So you listen out for all those things, because those artists are right here on Positive Power 21. We don't just sit on here and just chit-chat all day, but we do interviews. Most of my shows are interview-based. And we play the music. And of course, we let Kimmy is a big super producer. she produced a lot of the talk shows, and also the Storm Benita Claiborne she will be producing some shows also. So look out for all that. We're gonna bring in life coaches to show you how to clean your act up and get yourself back on the road. We're gonna be having webinars. Look out for all those things be happening as soon as football season is over. Okay, you'll see a lot of those things. We'll be producing even more quality programming for you right here, because the internet is big, y'all. It's bigger than the airways, y'all. That's right. We bigger than TNT, CBS, ABC, all that. We going after it all. BET, that's right. BET, your time is almost over. That's right. Feeding us that junk. So y'all gotta be careful with that stuff, y'all. I'm telling you, it's gonna mess you up. How you gonna get along with your family when you watching junk, right? All right, everybody. I'm Jerry Royce Live. I'm worldwide. Peace. Don't forget me. Positive power. And one down.